Now, you've come up with some great ideas. Nick, what are we going to do with them?
Well, we want to collect them because what you don't realize is that by being in the room or joining us via live stream, we now own your intellectual property and we're going to make millions of dollars off your ideas.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay!
Woo, go us.
No? No. No. Oh, okay. All right, we'll change direction. No, what we would love for you to do with those ideas is we're going to give you a couple of minutes now to look at the 20, 30, 40 plus concepts that you've considered. And we would love for you to do two things. Instruction number one is to pick the most compelling solution. Now, bear in mind that the most compelling solution might be the combination of a number of ideas. So you're going to pick the most compelling solution to your problem. You are then going to jump on the Padlet, of which I will put the code up in a second, and you are going to type in the problem that you chose and the solution that you pick as your top one. It would also be great if you put your names and perhaps your schools there so we know who to get in touch with if we really love the idea and we'd love to connect you to an external support in order to do something with that. So you have 3 minutes now to pick your best idea and post it on the Padlet. Go. Now, quite a few of our entrepreneurs and our speakers today have highlighted for us the importance of feedback, because that's how we grow and how we get better. It's also how we also get momentum and maybe the permission to do stuff again. Because if people resoundingly love something, then it provides the permission and the space and the support to keep doing that same thing. So we would love one small thing from you before we close today, and that's one final QR code with some feedback. Now, I know feedback surveys are normally really long and boring. However, feedback is how we get better. And if you loved today and you would love to come to something like this again, then indicating that support of today helps us to get the powers to be to create spaces like this for young people all around Australia. So we're going to give you 2 minutes now. If you could snap the QR code on the screen. It's super short and multi-choice for the most part, but we would be super grateful for your feedback around what worked well for you today and also what you'd like to see differently. There's options at the top for you to choose if you've been in the room with us or if you're joining us via the live stream, or for any schools that might watch this recording later. Because garnering this feedback from you is how we get better and how we do more of stuff like this. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes to drop some feedback in that link, and then we'll join you to close this off.
I have something I'd like you to all do for me, live stream and live. I want you to all now just close your eyes. Just for a second. No one's taking photos of you, I promise. Close your eyes.
I'm definitely taking photos of you. No, I'm kidding.
What I want you to picture is, it's next year. It's 2022. South Start Youth Summit is on, and you have just presented your idea on this stage.
Me? Really?
Right here.
Okay.
You've worked on something all year that you're super passionate about. You've put a bit of heart and soul into it. You've got support from your teachers, your parents, your community. You've maybe done a few things that scared you, including getting up on this stage and speaking. Now think about how that's going to feel. Think about the kind of business you might lead in the future. What kind of a boss are you going to be? What kind of a leader are you going to be? What kind of a change maker are you going to be? And now think really, really quickly about just one tiny step that you could make to take yourself towards that vision of feeling super accomplished, super pay it forward. You've just inspired 2,000 of your peers across the country. And when you're ready, open your eyes, give yourself a round of applause.
All right, there are a couple of really quick thank yous that we need to do as we close this off. And the first, I guess, group of humans that I want to acknowledge is the amazing team behind the scenes that make a day like today happen. We've got tech crew, we've got equipment here. Can we please give them a massive round of applause? Thank you. Now, you guys don't get here today and you don't have the opportunity to watch us via the live stream without some really passionate teachers who've enabled this opportunity for you. So what I would love for you to do is turn to the educator that brought you here today and give them a massive round of applause. Thank you to our teachers. And you know, from being here today, there will be no more boring brainstorming because your educators now know how to cultivate creativity in the classroom, which is exciting for all of us. Finally, I would love for you to take your right hand and raise it up nice and high for me so that your palm is facing forward. Can you turn your palm so that it is facing behind you? Give yourself a pat on the back. You did a great job today, guys. I'm proud of you. So on behalf of Jeanette and I, we just want to say a huge thank you for your participation, engagement, enthusiasm, excitement, and for joining us for the first South Star Bright Ideas Summit, the first of many, we hope. We look forward to reconnecting with you from here. And if we could leave you with any piece of advice, is that ideas are nothing without action. So all you need to do is think about the best next single step to take action on creating the world that you would like to see in your future. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Nicole?